What's up, guys? Welcome back to Shifting Lanes. My name is Gregson, and today I'm going outside for the first time in a long time because, as I'm sure a lot of you know, most of us are inside right now, but I need to check on the M3 because I haven't seen it or driven it in probably a month. So probably should go to the garage it's sitting at and make sure it's not stolen, or at least it runs. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna tell you why it's been sitting there for a while, other than quarantine, obviously. And there is some huge 240 news in this video, so stay tuned to the end. Let's go check on the M3. And I'm really excited to tell you about the 240. So watch the whole video, stay tuned to the end, and it's it's big. It's big. Missed that so much. The thing I missed most is not human interaction, because I'm actually still working during this whole thing, but is driving, man. I'm sure a lot of us enthusiasts miss it. So not that I wanted to go out tonight, but sort of have to. So let's hit it and let's just see how desolate these roads really are. Guys, this is the town that I usually live in here, or at least one of the surrounding towns. This is the only car I've seen in 10 minutes of driving. Now, I live pretty close to where I parked the M3, but this is insane. It is Saturday night. There is nobody around. This is the Whole Foods. This is the Whole Foods. There's like, I don't know, 5 people there. That parking lot's usually packed. This whole street here, full of cars. There's one other car. This is the first other car I've seen. This is insane. I can't even believe this. This is nuts. Huh. Well then. Guess I don't need this. All right. Let's just hope my M3 is still there. Hooray! She's here. So there we go. Blue Crew, dark blue, magic blue for the Volvo, and the dark Jerez blue for the M3. And you know what? This is actually the first time these two cars have ever met. That's unbelievable, and I'm super stoked to finally have them together. That's so cool. I think they're a nice pair. I really like the way that they look together. Yeah, maybe white wheels. Maybe white wheels. Triggered, a little triggered. Now, for the whole reason we've come here, to see if this thing actually, oh, still unlocked, no windows broken. That's very good. Let's hop in really quick. Do a little start. Oh, battery still works. That's good. Excellent. Foot on brake. Oh, yes! Success! That's awesome. I haven't started this car in a month, and it has a battery discharge warning on the dash a lot of the time, or over here. So I'm pretty stoked this thing started right up. Wow, I'm actually very surprised. I thought this thing was gonna be flat dead. So while this thing idles, I just wanted to tell you, part of the reason why you haven't seen this car is, one, what's going on in the world, and I really hope all of you are staying healthy, happy, and safe. Other than this is the second time I have been out in the last 16, 17 days, I think. I want to say 17 days. Self-quarantining, making sure I'm healthy, my family is healthy at home. So I wanted to make sure that we are all healthy and happy and safe. We're staying at home. I just wanted to come run this car. I wanted to check on it, make sure it was still here. I wanted to make sure that it is not stolen, nothing stolen out of it, so that's good. It is in good shape, it's running, that's the good thing, and the battery is not dead. But it's currently illegal, because what happened is, what the exhaust that was on this car before was an Akrapovic exhaust, and it was catless. Now, down in South Carolina, the previous owner didn't really have to worry about that because they don't do emissions testing down there. In New Jersey, they do. So when I went to get this thing registered, it couldn't be. So I had to get another cable from ESS, which is the supercharger tuning company. Got a new cable, got a new flash drive. Basically all I need to do is just reflash the software, and I should have the emissions codes back on. The emissions codes basically just weren't on because it was catalyst. So that's pretty much it. Once this all blows over, hopefully in the next month or two, I don't know, it might be longer, just stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. That's pretty much it. Just do what you can, let it blow over. I'm gonna be doing a lot more with this car, getting it back on the road, and going to the dyno, the track, and an autocross this summer. Other than that, there's no other plans for this car because there's a lot going on with the V70R and the 240. So let's talk about the V70R first, then let's head home and we're gonna talk about the 240. And go! You know I wasn't gonna leave without doing that at least one more time, right? All right, so we're back home. We're locked up. And that's pretty much it because there's not really much else we could do right now. Like I said, I hope you guys are staying healthy and happy and safe. Now, on to the good stuff, the V70R. We have some really huge news. Vanilla performance wheels have been extinct for a long period of time. However, I have a line on a new set, and if you follow us on Instagram at Shifting Lanes, you will have known that because I posted a picture up there, and it's a teaser of the gunmetal color of the wheels that I'm getting to put on the V70R. They're 19-inch, 18.5. They're 19 by 8.5. So they're gonna be bigger. They're gonna be a little bit meatier than the Pegasus wheels, and the offset means I don't have to run spacers. They have perfect offset, and George over at Viva Performance hooked it up. I will give you guys full details as soon as I get an invoice and as soon as I can tell you pricing and everything like that, but there are two colors, silver and gunmetal, and they're a limited run. So when I get them and when I get them on my car, I will show you exactly what they look like and how you can get a set yourselves, so stay tuned for that. Up here actually is a whole bunch of aesthetic stuff that I thought, well, I could probably do that as a video next week because there's nothing else to really do. So I'm gonna do a whole bunch of aesthetic fixes to the V70R very soon. There's a tail light that had some water in it, so I have to do that. And Connor, if you're watching, yes, I still haven't installed that taillight. I have an 07 swap that I need to install. I have a separate grille I want to paint white and to match the wheels and the mirror covers just to trigger you guys further. I don't know if I'm really going to do that, but there's a whole bunch of stuff that I want to do aesthetically that I'm going to do the V70R. So that's really cool and that's coming up. But the biggest news, and I hope you guys stayed till the end, is the Volvo 240. It's getting built and we are doing a full restoration on it, and it's going to be all Volvo. So everyone that did our poll back on YouTube like a year ago that really has sort of been asking, where's the 240, where's the 240? Well, it's getting built, and thank you so much to Nick Haas over at R&R LLC over in Portland. I think he's actually changed the name of his shop to something completely different, so I actually need to remember what that is. I forget that. But if you know R&R being out west, he's changed the name of his shop, and that's who we're going with. So huge thanks to Nick. We've shipped the car out to him already, and he has it. He already is tearing down an engine. We're doing a huge build. Well, it's not a huge engine build, it's going to be all Volvo. It is a B230 plus T block. We're doing an M46 transmission. We're keeping it all Volvo, and I want you to stay tuned for more videos on it because it is going to be a world's first Volvo 240 when it's all done, and it has to do with the car itself. So stay tuned for that. It's very, very cool. I'm gonna give a huge shout out here to a bunch of the people that are helping out with this. FCP Euro is helping out with parts. Thank you to them. Thank you to IPD. If this, you know, without IPD, this whole build would not be possible. So thank you to them. STS Machining, they're going to help out with a whole bunch of stuff on the car. Yoshi Fab, Josh over at Yoshi Fab, he is going to be supplying some stuff for the car, and we're going to be purchasing some stuff through him too. So thank you to Josh over at Yoshi Fab, and a huge, obviously, thank you to Nick for doing this with us because he is the one that's building it. He's actually going to be making some videos for us on it because obviously I can't be in Portland right now. So the car is there. He has some cameras set up. He's going to give us some time lapse. He's going to give us some video about what he's doing, how to manual swap the car, because the car is actually an automatic. He's going to swap an M46. He's going to show you guys how to do it. He's going to give us full details on how the car is going to be built in every aspect. We're going to have 5 to 10 videos coming up for you, hopefully in the next few months, to keep us entertained throughout all this. So stay tuned, and the grand unveiling of that car on the channel will be at the IPD garage sale, which I will be going to in May, on May 16th. Now, for those of you that go to Carlisle with me each year, unfortunately, I probably can't go to that this year. So cue the sad times. Yes, I know. Sorry guys, I won't be there this year, but we'll see, because with what's going on, we don't know if anything's going to be canceled. I mean, they're canceling things left and right. The New York Auto Show, which we go to and we do a ton of videos on every year, got pushed to August. So when we go there in August, we're going to be doing, I'm hoping in the 2 days that we're there, 30 videos. So stay tuned for those. That's the big news. Sorry we couldn't do much more for you guys, but we don't really have anything we can do much more than that. Once this all blows over and everyone just, you know, shuts the hell up and stays in their house for a little while to make it blow over, we will bring you a ton more content, because I'm so excited for the summer. I'm so excited to beat Chad in the V70R, to get it retuned, to put some meth in it, and to get these new wheels and all the new stuff on it. Yeah, we're definitely gonna put some KW coilovers on that too. So the BCs, well, good. We need to get that thing straight for some autocross and some track time. That actually is it. I know that's a lot. I've just looked at the time and it's about 10 minutes that I've been chatting to you, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and you know, I'd like to converse with you a little bit more, because you know, there's not a lot to do going on right now. So reach out to us, reach out on email, reach out in the comments section, and if you want, maybe we could do like a live stream or a chat between the three of us on Google Hangouts or something like that, where you guys could interact with us, you know, in real time, and do a Q&A or something like that, and let us know if that's something you're interested in. Throw it in the comments. That'll do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry it's been a little long-winded, but as you probably know, if you know this channel, I like to talk. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it is @RealGregSonM. If you want to follow us, it is @ShiftingLanes. Go follow us on Facebook too. We post hilarious memes, we post articles that we write, and we post all of our videos that we do here on YouTube a week later on Facebook, so we can help monetize and get a little bit more money, so we can make cool videos for you. That'll do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. See ya!